Hello and welcome to everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening from wherever you have joined us. There are people from different countries as well who have joined us. First, let me introduce myself. My name is Kisle Kumar, and I am the president of Indian Overseas Congress, South Korea. I'll be your host and your moderator today. Uh, on behalf of Indian Overseas Congress, South Korea, and on behalf of our team, I welcome all of you here. Today this program is not about our organization here, but this program is about Gandhian cultural community in South Korea. So we have come up with a very much required community here in South Korea, and this would be the biggest community by Indians here in South Korea, which would be open to the people of all nationalities. So Gandhian cultural community of South Korea would be headed by Dr. Lakhvinder Singh. Dr. Lakhvinder Singh has been here in Korea since more than since more than 2 decades. He is a veteran person in our community here, and he has been working to promote Gandhian ideology for a very long time in South Korea. So we could not find anyone better than him to lead this community. And hence, today we would be announcing Dr. Lakhvinder Singh as its president. Today the Gandhian ideology in the world of in 21st century and in 2021, when the whole world is under the grip of a very deadly virus, disease, inequalities, the bad aspects of the capitalist societies, for example the greed that has engulfed all of us, and other different things. So Gandhi's life and Gandhi's philosophy had the solution for each and everything in the world. He used to say that you can shake the world in a simple way, in a very simple way. So without taking much of the time, I would like to invite our very special guest today, A. Annamalai sir, who is the director of the uh, National Gandhi Museum in New Delhi. And I would like to invite him, and we would request him to say a few words about our initiative, the formation of Gandhian cultural community in South Korea. We would also like him to congratulate Dr. Lakhvinder Singh for leading it and say a few words about Gandhi, why Gandhi is still relevant today in our world, and how we can push Gandhian ideology here in South Korea. A. N. Namalai sir, please welcome.
Yeah, thank you, Kisle Kumar. Yeah, and thank you, Lakhvinder Singh. Through Ansar Ali, I came to know that there is a very good initiative started in South Korea, and I congratulate you, the people who are associated with, and my best wishes. And the National Gandhi Museum is here to support all your initiatives. Our idea is to take the message of Gandhi to various sections of the society. And we are custodian, no doubt. We are the custodian of Gandhi's relics, documents, and other items related to Gandhi. But my concern is the preservation is one part of the museum. The second part is processing the important documents and make it available for the public to use it. That is very, very important nowadays, because if so many things are coming around as mostly misinformation about Gandhi or wrong information about Gandhi, it is partially because of us. We have to blame ourselves. We are not putting all the facts and figures in front of the public. Therefore, we also need the best companion to take the message of Gandhi. And in that part, we are ready to coordinate and cooperate with you all to take the message of Gandhi to the people of South Korea. Not only the Indian community in South Korea, and the South Korea population itself. Yesterday, we had a very good exhibition and the embassy of Bosnia on Tolstoy and Gandhi. And I see, because we are, I don't know how to express, we are in a very, very difficult situation. When the pandemic has completely destroyed our day-to-day life, and also it destroyed the basic assumption of our own life. Therefore, now it is time for rethinking all our past. Revisiting Gandhi is inevitable. And in the first letter Gandhi received, it is not for Gandhi, it is somebody else. A copy of the letter to a Hindu. Dwarakadas, Tolstoy written to Dwarakadas about non-violent approach. That was attracted to Gandhi, no doubt. He wanted to reprint. My point is, when 1909 Gandhi was written that first letter to Tolstoy, Gandhi was nowhere. He was not at all a leader of India. Maybe he was the leader of the thousands of people in South Africa. He was not known to everybody. But Tolstoy was the tallest figure in the literature field. He established himself as a top leader of the world, literary giant. But when he asked Tolstoy at the younger age to a senior most literary giant of the world to edit his own letter, and he was not comfortable with the word Tolstoy used, reincarnation. But Gandhi wanted to remove that word. Imagine how courageously he has written to Tolstoy, I want to remove that word reincarnation from your letter. That courage we should have. Everybody should have. If you are not accepting something, you should say no. The Gandhi's message to the world is, if something is going wrong, he said, no, I will not allow. No, I will not accept. The culture of saying no is nowadays is not at all there. For everything we accept. Yes, what can we do? Yes, what will you do? We have to go with. So we always accept. Whether it is wrong or injustice or inequality, everything we accept. That's why the change is not taking place at all. Therefore, and other side, Tolstoy, the tallest man of that time, and he also magnanimously accepted that even though I did not agree with you, I permit you to remove the word in reincarnation. Courageously, the young Gandhi asked, the senior person, old man, magnanimously accepted. This is the message we have to send to the whole world. The senior people should listen to the youngsters. And the youngsters courageously say, this is what we think right. Otherwise, the world cannot see any change at all. Therefore, in that point of time, when celebrating Gandhi's birthday, we should go through the life of Gandhi. It has a plenty of message to the humanity. In 1915 to 1945, if you see the whole world, all war, violence, all the world leaders believed in violence and war. And they thought that is the ultimate solution for all the problems. War will solve all the problems. Violence will solve all the problems. They go on equipping destructive weapons. But at the same time, in 1915 to 1945, Gandhi experimented non-violence. And he demonstrated successfully the power of non-violence. That was the greatest contribution of Mahatma Gandhi. Gandhi, yeah, there are so many world leaders. But in the true sense of the term, world leader, Gandhi was the real world leader. He born and lived in the Oriental culture. And he went to Western civilization. He encountered the Western civilization when he was a student in London. And he went to Africa. That was another greatest civilization. So there are three encounters for Gandhi. When he says something, he also experienced the world civilization at large. No other leader has that opportunity to experience so much. Therefore, his words has a weightage. He experienced, he experimented, but at the same time, he was so simple. He identified completely with the people. And we have celebrated recently the centenary of his change of attire to half-naked fakir in Madurai, my own native place. Why? There are two aspects in change of his attire. One is completely identifying with the poor, and the second part is minimalism. That is very important. Acquiring more wealth will not give satisfaction, will not happiness to you all. That everybody understand now, at least at this pandemic period. Therefore, Gandhi's simplicity has a meaning. We have limited resources. That everybody agreed, that we have only limited resources. Do we think with these limited resources, we can achieve unlimited growth? It is not at all possible. Therefore, we have to limit our growth. When you limit our growth, what standard we have to take care of? That is the Gandhian approach to the whole development. When you take care of few, those who have money, power, and rest of the people you don't care about, then that is not at all a development. Because when you talk about development, it should be an inclusive development of all. And it includes the voiceless, the marginalized. And what is the benefit of the development to these voiceless people? That matters for Gandhi. It is not big building. And Gandhi was ready to give you, all the people, a car. He was not against it. Can you provide petrol? Now we can provide cars, but we can't provide petrol. Therefore, we have to limit. At what point we have to limit? Where we are going to say no. Therefore, the development should be organic. It should be comprised of all the people, irrespective of the religion, irrespective of the color, irrespective of the economic standard of the people. It should be inclusive. And India, now after the globalization, we have globalized everything, including Corona. You can't escape it. It has happened in China, but it has almost spread out the whole world within no matter of time because of the effect of globalization. Therefore, what type of development we are planning, we are thinking of on Gandhian line? I have discussed with many people and especially to students. And I asked, if you have 4 bombs, atom bomb or powerful bombs, and you are our enemy country's general, and what are the 4 places you will select to destroy the whole economy of India? And everybody knows these 4 places. They say these 4 places, if you destroy, the whole India will be destroyed. The whole economy will be destroyed. Strategically, is it right? I am asking a question strategical. importance of the development. If you think you can destroy the whole India by bombing 4 places, is it strategically right? I know Lagvinder Singh is from international studies. He knew. Therefore, if it is a decentralized development, if thousands of villages are developed, how many bombs you can bombard on India to destroy our economy? That is why Gandhi wants a republic, a self-reliant republics of villages. That will be the concept of India. The concept of India is totally different for Gandhi. It includes everybody. And the voiceless has the powerful voice in his India. The minorities has a powerful voice in India because we have to listen. As a majority people, we have all the patience to listen to these people. That comfort zone we have to give. That is the message of Gandhi today. Gandhi's India is totally different. That is the message not only to India, to the whole world. India like country, and you are all in South Korea. You know, if you are treated in South Korea, how will you feel? That comfort zone you are getting in South Korea, is it not our duty to give the same comfort zone to the people who are voiceless, who are marginalized? Therefore, power should be decentralized. Economic activities should be decentralized. And the basic fundamental solution to all this is harmony, peace, and love and non-violence. These should be the values of the society. We need not tolerate others. It is arrogance. Why you are tolerating? Who are you to tolerate? You can appreciate. You can have a dialogue. You have to move beyond the tolerance. You have to move beyond the tolerance to talking to them, starting a dialogue with them, appreciating the difference. The difference is a beauty. The India's message to the world is how different we are. I am a South Indian. I am from Tamil Nadu. And Lagvinder Singh is from Punjab. And I don't know, Kishai Kumar is from which part of India. Therefore, all three, all different. All the people are, you can see in the Zoom how different we are. That is the beauty. We have to appreciate this beauty.
Sir, I am from Bihar. The Gandhi's land, Champaran. I am from Champaran.
Great. So you identified Gandhi first. Or Gandhi identified the best people in Champaran. Therefore, I also visited during this centenary period. And even in my student days, I visited Champaran. I took my students to Champaran. Therefore, we need to revisit Gandhi and reinterpret Gandhi. That is the need of the hour. Therefore, it is a good opportunity for me to share, and I hope it is the beginning. And we have to go a long way. We have to go a long way, and the National Gandhi Museum is ready to be part of your mission. And thank you one and all for patient hearing and inviting me for this wonderful occasion on a wonderful day. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, sir. In your speech, you encircled almost everything. You talked about decentralization of power. You talked about the power of youth. You talked about the power of love and compassion for all. And you talked about all different aspects of Gandhi's life. And thank you for your support, for assuring the support from the Gandhi Museum for our community here, for our Gandhian community here. And Now I would like to invite, I would like to make one more announcement that IGK, a social group active here in Korea, Indo Global Connect, has also joined us. And the participants, they organized a program, a cultural program for the birth anniversary of Gandhi, where they invited people to speak something on Gandhi, or drawing and painting competition on aspects related to Gandhian life. So I would like to congratulate them, and they have also joined us. And Dr. Singh would be announcing the award winners at the end of this event, the award winners of the IGK event. So they have also joined us. So please wait for us patiently, and we'll be announcing the awards later on. Now I would like to invite Dr. Lakhvinder Singh for speaking.
I think first we can have a few words from Ms. Jibu.
Okay, sure. So I would just pin her here. Miss Jivu Chang, I welcome here to our program. I welcome you here, and I would like to invite you to say a few words about Gandhi and our newly formed community, Gandhian Cultural Community of Korea. Kindly unmute yourself.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you now.
Yes.
Hello. First of all, congratulations for your Zoom conference celebrating Gandhi and his birthday and his non-violence movement. And also congratulations, my dear friend, Dr. Lakhvinder Singh. He has been working very actively in Korea to improve the bilateral relations between India and Korea. And also it was our pleasure and honor when we had a chance to meet and greet your Prime Minister when he came to Korea. And we got an honor to participate in the statue, Gandhi's statue at Yonsei University. And so congratulations again for such a wonderful activity you have been working on to widespread the wonderful ideas, concept of nonviolence from Gandhi. And I was very impressed that in Korea, when we have the bills, we have all different names of the Korean people that are respected. And in India, all of your bills have a print on Gandhi. So me and my dear friend Lakhvinder Singh will continue to promote Gandhi and his nonviolence movement throughout Korea. Thank you very much for your wonderful work and invitation. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ms. Zina Chung. Thank you very much. Ms. Zina Chung is the president of the Korea Diplomatic Forum, of the Global Diplomatic Forum in Korea. And we thank you very much for coming here and giving your precious time and to speak for our new community, and congratulating Dr. Lakhvinder Singh. Now, I would like to invite our another guest, Kenny Shiolshin. Mr. Kenny is a writer and he's a TV author. So, Mr. Kenny, could you kindly unmute yourself and say a few words about our newly formed Gandhian community, and congratulate Dr. Lakhvinder Singh for taking the position of the president. Sir, kindly unmute yourself. We cannot hear you. Yes, right.
It's all right?
Yes.
It's all right?
Yes.
Okay. First of all, I'd like to say thank you so much, Dr. Lakhvinder Singh, for the invitation. And I'd like to say congratulations on establishing Gandhi cultural community of Korea here. And let me briefly introduce myself to you. Actually, I was working for, my name is Kenny Shier-shin, and I was working for Star CJ. Later on, it's renamed to the Sharp CJ in Mumbai. And I worked there as a CEO from year 2012 to year 2016. And at the same time, as you introduced me, I'm the author of the the book, my book, writing on Indian elephant. So from time to time, I made my speech regarding Indian economy to KBS. KBS is the public broadcasting the company in South Korea. And also Money Today TV is another private broadcasting company. And the BBS, also another broadcasting company in South Korea. Many my theme and the subject usually focusing on the Indian economy and the perspectives there. And back in my memory regarding Gandhi in India, I had a chance to visit Gandhi Museum in Gujarat, and at the same time, I also visited to Gandhi National Memorial Society in Pune. There, I was able to see and understand Gandhi's leadership and life, and his amazing courage and philosophy, and his many thought on the nonviolent resistance. That was great, his achievement. And it's my pleasure to take part in today's ceremony, which is the Gandhi's, the cultural community of South Korea. And basically, I hope more and more Koreans learn more about Gandhi's lifetime achievement regarding, especially on his nonviolent resistance movement and for the world peace. It's my pleasure to join here. Thank you so much. Great.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much for speaking. We are really glad that you came and you took out your precious time for us. And we really need support from the Korean community as well.
Sure.
Yeah. So more and more Korean participation would be very much welcomed. And this would not only strengthen our community, but it would in a way strengthen the bilateral relations. So these are the soft powers we can really talk about. And Gandhi, nothing is bigger than Gandhi today and his ideologies.
Right.
Both of the countries, they are in dire need of following the Gandhian ideology today. So we would be looking forward to your continued support. Thank you very much once again for speaking. And now I would invite Miss Eun Shim. She is a poet, and I have known her for a very long time. We have met a couple of times here, and her poems are really very inspiring. So I would like to invite her on the screen, and I would request her to say a few words about our community, Gandhian community, and also Dr. Lakwinder Singh, and say a few words about Gandhi. Miss Sim, could you kindly unmute yourself? Yeah. We cannot listen to you. We cannot listen to you, Miss Sim. You are muted. Dr. Singh, could you please check with her? She is.
I sent her a message. I think she is busy in reading her poem. She cannot listen to me. I sent her a message.
Ah, I see.
She's not good at choosing a Zoom. You know, in the morning she told me.
Okay, okay, okay. No problem, no problem. So, I just asked her to unmute through the system as well. So anyway, so we cannot hear you now. We cannot hear you still.
Okay.
Hi,
Yes, yes.
Hello.
nice to meet you.
Thank you.
To recite my poetry for you, the peace movement. Thank you. Now I will my poem. To my beauty, you were my idol. I needed mine. To a man I loved, I gave the divinity. I didn't imagine the imperfectness of the man hanging beyond my window. His clear and luminous image by my overwhelmed eye then. I revered, dreamed, and served him until he exposed onto the earth to be a kind of image in fantasy. But now I know that there is no unalive perfect man made by mud on earth empirically. Even though my etymological conclusion, I still respect, means, and serve it. It is still the preciousest gem hidden in my breast, like so below earth as the above heaven. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank
Thank
you
you very
very
much.
Thank you very much, Ms. Eun Shim. It's always great to listen to your poems, and I also follow you on
Thank
Facebook.
you.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Yeah. So
Thank you very much.
now I would like to invite the newly formed president of Gandhian Cultural Community of Korea, Dr. Lakhvinder Singh, to speak a few words about why Gandhi's thoughts are still relevant and what Gandhi could give us today in the 21st century, and why why the formation of this community is important in a country like South Korea. Dr. Lakhvinder Singh.
Thank you, Kisle. Thank you very much for inviting me. First of all, I would like to say good afternoon to my all friends who have gathered here. Thank you so much. Welcome to all of you and joining here in such a short notice. So we appreciate your support and participation in our today's ceremony. First of all, I'd like to extend my greetings on Gandhi Jayanti. It's a very great day for us. You know, before today, we were used to celebrate this kind of events in a small gathering, but today we are celebrating openly in a public platform. So it's a very proud day for all of us. Last year, before that, we always organized some small events to celebrate Gandhi's birthday. But today we are open air, more than 50, 60 people have joined us. This is a great matter of pride for us. We have been thinking about making this community for a long time. Somehow the idea was not coming into the shape. But finally, due to the efforts of our leader, Mr. Kisle Kumar, we have finally made it. Even though he is very young, but he is full of energy, full of initiative, and you can see the result. He was in such a short notice. He was able to invite so many people. It shows the spirituality of his thoughts and his commitment to build a new community in Korea. Now coming to why we need this community, because Gandhi is India. India is Gandhi. We simply cannot represent India in foreign country until we talk about Gandhi. So Gandhi is our main source. Gandhi is our main tool to promote our country in foreign country. No country, no Indian can represent India than Gandhiji. So such an important tool is in our hands. So if you ignore Gandhiji, we are ignoring ourselves. So Gandhiji is the manifestation of what we are and what we represent and what we stand for. So people start thinking about start asking other question, why we have to talk about Gandhiji? Because Gandhiji is in India, Gandhiji represents best of us, best of India, best of our hope, our desire. And he properly warned us what we should not do. That is why we should talk about Gandhiji. And Gandhiji is very important for us today. Many people think that Gandhiji was important during independence movement, and we have achieved independence, that his mission, his purpose is gone. But that is not true. His mission is continuing. The weapon of the brave will remain universal forever, anywhere in the world, whenever you want. You can use non-violence as a weapon of the brave. So this is a permanent weapon in the hands of peaceful people. So this can solve all of problem. So Gandhi is relevant forever, everlasting solution of every problem. Many people don't understand it, but we have to understand it, propagate it. That Gandhiji is the permanent solution of every problem on this earth. So that is why we need Gandhiji. Gandhi was not there just to achieve independence of India. He was there to guide us, to give us a direction, how to build a new India, and how to give equality to everybody. The millions of poor people, how can they live such a dignified life? That was the real purpose of his mission, So we simply cannot ignore him, forget him, and try to propagate this corporate-led growth. Currently, somehow, we have missed his mission. Currently, people are talking about wealth generation. What wealth generation? Become rich fast. But Gandhiji told us, no, that's not the best way to take. Corporate-led growth can lead us to hell. It destroys everything. It destroys our family. It destroys our natural environment. It destroys our scriptures. It destroys our democracy. It destroys our way of life. It destroys our villages. It destroys our rural community. It destroys everything. Nothing is left. So many people don't understand. But now we are in Korea. We can use Korea as a case study. What happens when a country adopts fast economic growth? This path of economic growth looks good in the beginning, a lot of wealth is being generated, a lot of people become rich, you can buy a lot of things. So it looks very exciting, and you cannot feel what's wrong with that. But after a few decades, you can see the consequences of fast growth. Everything stops working. In Korea now, everybody says, if you study Korean economy, everybody is coming to the same conclusion that Korea's fast economic growth is not sustainable. So Korea is reaching a dead end. So what do we do now? Korea's economy is collapsing. Korea's society is collapsing. Korea's family is collapsing. Korea's foreign policy is reaching a dead end. So what you will do now? Korea has a lot of money. Every year, Korea launches a lot of initiative to encourage young women to have children, to marry. But young women is refusing to marry because situation environment is not supporting her. She simply cannot have children again. Not because she doesn't love children, not because system is not supporting it. Every morning she has to work at 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock, come back at 10 o'clock. How she can raise children? So that's what I'm saying. In corporate growth, everything is destroyed. Family is destroyed. Institutions are destroyed. Culture is destroyed. So we have to go back to Gandhiji. Korea is a very good case study for us. What happens when a country adopts path of vast economic growth? We must learn some important lessons from Korea. Korea is a very good case study for us. Now, Gandhiji openly, totally warned us against nuclear weapons. But Korea is an epicenter of nuclear proliferation. East Asia, China, North Korea, Japan are full of nuclear technology. It's one small mistake, the whole region can evaporate to thin air. We can return back into Stone Age. What do we do now? So Gandhi told us that this is very dangerous technology. We should not touch it. But this region, people don't listen to it. Everybody have nuclear. Even South Korea, have full of nuclear technology. They can make a nuclear weapon at short notice. Once there's nuclear war, there will be nuclear winter. Nuclear winter will spread to whole over the world. Whole human existence is in danger. So we have to listen to Gandhiji that we have to solve our problem through peaceful methods. But Korea has failed to solve its problem. So more and more industrialization, South Korea keep acquiring more and more high-tech weapons. Every year, South Korea buy a lot of weapons from USA. So this lead to war. If South Korea acquires such a high-tech weapons, why North Korea will not acquire nuclear weapons? So this is endless. South Korea arm race now. Gandhi told us that we should solve our problems through peaceful method, non-violence method. But nobody listened to Gandhiji. So reality is that we are spending millions of dollars, billions of dollars on armaments. So we have to listen. We have to stop this arm race and spend money on people. Korea is a country where suicide rate is very high. People are a lot of stress, a lot of conflict is there in the society. Korea look rich from outside, but from the inside there's a lot of stress, a lot of social problems. That money which we spend on spending money on weapons, we can spend on the common man. But no, Koreans never listened to Gandhiji. They started arming themselves. They think that getting more and more weapons from China, from USA can solve their problem. No, it's endless. You can keep spending more and more, but keep ignoring your people, and ultimately it explodes. Now, Korea is very near to internal implosion. Whole thing can come down. In one minute, like Soviet Union, whole thing can collapse. So we have to learn from Korea. What happens when the country don't listen to Gandhi advice, solving your problem through conflict, peaceful resolutions. It's very important. We in Korea have to tell, please take a pause, stop it, stop the arm race, stop the fossil economic growth. Listen to your mothers, listen to your sisters, what they are saying. Until we don't listen to them, we have no solution. We are reaching towards dead end, I openly call dead end. Korea's economic growth is not sustainable, but not many people are saying it, but we know. The scholars who study Korean economy are saying that Korea's economic growth is not sustainable. Now Korea's growth is 4%. Within 3-4 days, it will become zero. Like from that, it will nowhere where it will go. Once again, it will join the era of this lost decade, like Japan. Japan has reached a dead end. Korea will reach a dead end in 5 years. Finish. Everything's over. You have to learn Gandhiji. Gandhiji is, as I said, Gandhiji is the solution of every problem on this earth. The problem is that we don't understand. We don't pay much attention to what Gandhiji said. So, coming to my close, we have to learn that this growth, this greed-centered economy, where everybody tries to be rich, more and more rich, leads to directly hell. We have to control our desire, control our needs, consumption. It hurts us in multiple ways: environment, climate change, local communities, villages, everything is destroyed. So it's very appropriate today to start this movement today in Korea. So this is just the beginning. We are going to launch a total movement, Gandhi movement in Korea, and try to tell Koreans, oh man, stop it, man. It's going nowhere. Koreans must listen to Gandhiji. Must not spend so much money on nuclear weapons or weapons, or high-tech weapons from Japan, so from USA, from China. Nothing. It will not work. It cannot solve your problems. Only Gandhiji can solve your problems. I have a lot of ideas, a lot of suggestions to say, but because of limited time, I cannot say much. Once again, I want to thank you, all of you, for coming here and supporting us. And I accept this today's my special post, which you have given me, with all responsibility, with all honor, with all humility. Thank you. Thank you so much for responding faith in me. I promise you that I will do my best to fulfill my responsibility as the president of the new community. God bless you all. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much for your such a nice words. And I would also like you to invite our very special guest, Mr. Ansar Ali, also, and kindly introduce him and invite him for speaking for 2 minutes. Lakwinder, sir.
Okay, Mr. Ansar is working at the Gandhi Museum in Delhi. He was my classmate. I hope he's listening now. Hello, Ansar. We did our PhD together from JNU. He's one of the most hardcore Gandhian in India, And hello, Ansar. He's there, but I can't see him.
Yeah.
Maybe he could join later.
Ansar, sir, could you kindly unmute yourself if you are listening to us? Okay, I think. Okay.
Hello, sir. Can you hear me?
Hello.
Hello, sir. How are you?
Hello.
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 everybody. Hello, dear
Thank you.
Lakwinder, Dr. Lakwinder Singh.
Thank
How
you.
are you?
Fine, thank you.
How are you? My voice is coming.
Okay, yes, voice is coming.
Sir
Yes.
Kumar ji, how are you?
I am good, sir.
We have another program, sir. I would like to thanks to all of you who have organized this program and gave an opportunity to our director who spoke on Gandhiji and contemporary relevance. So we will meet you. I will thank you once again because Gandhiji used to say, be the change you want to see in the world. So we have to be an instrument to change the society. And you have made this committee, this society. I thanks again, once again to achieve whatever you set your goal through this committee or this organization, Gandhi Cultural Society. So it is a good society and we will support you at every moment, at every hour. Whenever you ask us to come, we will come to you. And when we invite you, you have to come here. So all the best because it is a dialogue to dialogue process and we are with you. It is a great moment. It is a small step in the great direction. All the best. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much,
Thank you
sir.
very much.
Thank you
Yes.
very much. Okay. Sir. So now moving towards the next section of the program, I would like to thank the team of Indo Global Connect and the president of Indo Global Connect who approached the newly formed community, the Gandhian Cultural Community of Korea. I would like to invite her on the screen and I would like to request her to say a few words about her program, about IGK. And once again, I would like to thank you for this collaboration. Could you kindly come on the screen?
Hello, everyone. Good evening and good afternoon to everyone. So we on the behalf of Indo Global Connect community are very thankful to the Gandhian culture community for collaborating with us. And we organized a culture event and we are delighted to have you collaborating with us. And congratulations to the president of Korean culture community of Korea, Gandhian culture community of Korea. And before that, I would also like to thank each and every participant who participated in this event with great zeal and enthusiasm. So I know it was a very short period, but all the performances were equally good and commendable. So I thank you a lot. And I would request the president of Gandhian culture community to announce the winners, and also would like to tell those who would not win to not lose heart because we will be organizing such kind of events in the future too. So good luck and thank you.
Thank you. First of all, I would like to congratulate Indo Global Connect for organizing this cultural program on the birth anniversary of Mahatma Gandhi ji. So such is a very good initiative. We fully appreciate and we want to thank you for this great effort. And we also thank you approaching us and working with us together. Your support means a lot to us. It gives us the strength which we need most when we are founding our community at this stage. So once again, thank you so much for joining us and becoming part of our very important team. So now I would like to announce the names of the award winners who have won these games. So we have two sections. One is the kid section and second is the adult section. In the adult section, the first prize goes to Irindar. Thank you very much. Congratulations for the great award. And second prize goes to Ryan Niraj Rane. Once again, congratulations for the second award. Well done. And third prize go to one group performance of Anish, Pihil, and Asha. Once again, thank you very much for supporting and joining our cultural performance. Thank you very much. Now I would like to announce prizes for the adult section. We have first prize for Badwe Dipti Ramesh. Thank you. Congratulations for the first prize. And second prize goes to Vaishali Gupta. And third prize go to Tesham Bhakt. And when we have special prize for the special winner for Korean participant, we are giving him very special prize. His name is Jivon Pak, the Korean traditional Korean national and sporting our programs in Korea. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for the announcement. And I would like to request all the winners to send us your address details by email so that we can send you the gifts. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
One more thing, I would just like, since I am the host of this webinar, I was sent a PPT by the Indo Global Connect. So I would like to show that PPT to all of you. It has got some very beautiful and very creative, very innovative participation. Whatever all people have, whatever the participants have done, I would like to show you. Just kindly give me a minute to share the screen, please. So this is about the Gandhian cultural community. We have already introduced yourself. This is the introduction of the president, which we have done. Now coming towards the Indo Global Connect program. So around 25 people participated in it. 3 awards were given for the kids section, 3 awards for the adult section, 1 special prize. Kids section, you can see the winner's name. If anyone would like to come and say a few words, if from the winners, they are most welcome. They can just message me and I will bring them on the screen. These are some of the beautiful performances by the Indo Global Connect participants. Beautiful, you can see fancy dress competition, wonderful drawings by the kids, some speeches by adults, and the group performance by all these teams. A very special performance by Miss Jiwon. Miss Jiwon is a Korean national and she sang Vaishno Janto Tene Kahiye. I would request the president of IGK to kindly send us the recording as well for us, or send it in the group of the Gandhian community. So this was...
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to mention that apart from these, we also received articles on Mahatma Gandhi, and which we couldn't actually share on the group because, these were the articles. Though we requested the participants to share the screenshot, but I don't know, probably it was impossible. But we do have great articles written by the participants, and thank you. I just want to thank all the participants for their efforts. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. Anyone from the winners list would like to come and say something? I haven't got any message so far. So now I would like to open this session for question and answer. If anyone would like to interact with us, please interact. But before that, I just want to request one thing, and I just want to make one appeal. This community which we have formed today is a completely autonomous and an apolitical community, which will be working under the able leadership of Dr. Lakhvinder Singh. So we would like you to be, the member of this community and contribute. Since all of you participated in, I got a message from someone that he wants to say something. Okay, sure. Atesham, I would bring you on the screen. And also Vaishali Gupta. She said that I want to speak a few words. Sure. So young people joining the Gandhian community is a very welcome step. I urge all of you to please join us. Let's do something together for the community and for bringing big messages. The community here seems to be sometimes very divided. We have to come together as one, and we have to try to do big things here in Korea. Without following big people, we cannot do big things. So to all the participants of IGK, to all the participants of our webinar today, my appeal is that let's come together. Let's come together. Let's do something. We have got many big things going on over here in South Korea, and we will be doing everything with your support. So now I would like to bring Vaishali Gupta first to the screen. Let me see, where is Vaishali? Could you kindly unmute yourself?
Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. I would pin you here. Yeah, please go ahead.
Yeah. So a very good evening to all of you. My name is Dr. Vaishali Gupta. Currently, I'm a master's student. I have completed my bachelor's from India. I'm a veterinary doctor. and here I'm doing my master's. I live in Jinju right now. So, like, first of all, I would like to thank obviously the Gandhian cultural community in Korea, and also the Indo Korea Connect group, to give this opportunity to actually, manifest out or think out on this day about such a great person. Because when we are in India, we are in schools or colleges, these things are very common. But when we come out of our country, so that feeling of still being a part of a thing actually matters a lot. So I hope that on this day we just don't recall the name of that great man, but also his philosophy, his teachings, and we can imbibe them and follow them and actually move forward and create a better society for the humanity. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Vaishali, for your nice words. And if you would like to be a part of the Gandhian cultural community, please contact Dr. Lakhvinder Singh on Facebook. Dr. Singh, I think you got one office bearer here only. So
Yeah,
if you would
sure,
like,
sure.
yeah, if you would like to contact
I'm
me,
very happy. I
contact.
was very excited. When I was listening to her, I was very happy.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
was thinking the same thing.
yeah.
She's going to be my first leader, you know. She's
That's
going to
great.
be my first. I welcome you all, you know, welcome you. You're going to be my first, you know. Thank you.
That's great.
So happy to
So
meet you. So
now,
where do you live? Vaishali, where do you live?
Sir, in Korea, I'm in Jinju.
Jinju, okay. So please come over to Seoul. Let's have a coffee together, okay?
Yes, sir, sure, sir.
Yeah, sure. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
okay, sure. Now I would like to invite Atesham to say a few words. Could you kindly unmute yourself? Yeah, I would bring you on the
Yeah,
stage.
I've unmuted myself. Can you hear me, Mr.
Yes,
Kisle?
yes, we can hear you.
Okay. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to speak in this forum. I'm a PhD student living in Gumi, and I was very excited to write about Gandhi in his Jayanti. So I think the life of Gandhi is complete message for all of us, and the message for Gandhi of universe is universal. Like in this world which is completely getting polarized and there are a lot of violence, his message of non-violence must be spoken on every platform and must be heard everywhere. So, and we have seen many people across the world, like in America, how he fought Martin Luther King. He fought on the lines of Gandhi. Nelson Mandela fought against the South African apartheid on the lines of Gandhi, and they were quite successful. So Gandhi has become very relevant even in today's time. And there is, amid chaos and violence, his idea of togetherness, mutual respect, unity must be delivered emphatically in every platform and every place wherever we are. And we must be a torchbearer to all the places around the world, wherever we go, to present the ideas of Gandhi the way they are. And after the pandemic, we have seen that the entire world has been gripped by some new phenomena, and especially in India, the poverty has again come to a forefront. After so many years of fighting the poverty, now there is an increased sharp rise of poverty in most of the sectors. So Gandhi's ideas of equal distribution of wealth must be again brought forefront and must be uh, applied in a more emphatic way so that we can end this poverty all around our country. His idea of equal distribution of wealth, and not just that some people are rich and others are poor. This should be dismantled. And Mr. And we have also seen how this ideas of decentralizing the power, that the many smaller villages should be given more rights and more authority from their own uh, to have their own decisions, to have their own ideas, and to make them more powerful is very encouraging in this step. To if we empower the citizens of this country, our nation would become strong. As a nation, we would become strong because the nation is but by its citizens. And Gandhi has also said that poverty is the worst form of enemy of all the mankind. The poverty is the worst of enemy of the mankind. Gandhi was also he spoke about a lot about the women empowerment. For once, I remember he said the time when we have women the time when women can walk safely at night is the time when we have really achieved our independence. And we are still very far away from that. We need to focus on the women empowerment. Like there are many places which the government is also working hard, and Gandhi also emphasized on how to we must have a better society, clean society. Government is also taking good initiatives by launching some campaigns like Clean India. So, and also Gandhi was an environmentalist as well. He spoke in this current world where there is a like climatic crisis, lot of temperature going up, people, the houses are getting flooded. Gandhi spoke a lot about the environmental issues. He was in fact an environmentalist as well. He said, the nature can provide for everyone's need, but not for anyone's greed. So we must work on every aspect of Gandhi. He gave his view on every aspect of life. So I think this is we must appreciate and take inspiration from his idea to deal with the modern issues and problems that we are facing today. Thank you, Mr. Kisler. This is what I like to say.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Atesham. May I know what do you do in Korea?
I'm a PhD scholar.
What is your stream, your major?
Industrial engineering.
Wow, that's good. And despite of having some, science-related courses, you are interested in these social sciences thing, Gandhian idea and redistribution of resources. This is really great. This is really amazing. And
I would like to
study a lot about Gandhi when I was in school. I read his. Yes, sir. Sorry, sir.
Please, sir. Please go ahead.
Here I am going to announce a special tea party for all those who want to join our new association. Everybody who will come to Seoul, Mr. Kisle will fix a date and we will meet and have a coffee together. Okay?
Yeah.
So please join us. Okay?
Please feel free to contact me. I am through the same name. I'm active on Facebook also, so you can contact me on Facebook if you guys use it.
So once you can give the name to Mr. Kisle and once the date number list is fixed, then I will invite you for a special tea party. Okay?
Yeah.
We can do it as soon as within next 1 or 2 weeks. Okay? No problem. We don't need to wait long.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, some people are coming now, I think.
Okay.
Korea Guide Kim.
Yeah, he's my friend.
Oh, okay. Hello, welcome, sir. Welcome here. So we are moving towards.
He can say hello. You know, he want to speak a little bit.
Okay, sure.
Please invite him.
Let us bring him on screen. So I would.
He's a former chairman of the bank. You know.
Yeah.
A bank in India.
Pardon?
He was in India for 4 years. He's a former chairman of the bank. For 4 years, he was in India.
That's good. So I would bring him.
Please invite him to say a few words.
Yeah, sir. Mr. Kim. I have pinned you on the screen. Could you kindly say a few words since you have joined late? So I would just like to give you a brief explanation of what we have done. We have formed a Gandhian cultural community of Korea here today. Dr. Lakhwinder Singh has been announced as its first president, and he has been working for a long time to spread the Gandhian ideology in Korea among Indians as well as among Koreans. So this community is open for people from all nationalities who are interested in the Gandhian ideology. So if you could kindly say a few words regarding our community and congratulate Dr. Lakhwinder Singh and say a few words about Gandhi, we would be very obliged. Mr. Kim.
Thank you for inviting me in this very meaningful meeting of today, Gandhi Jayanti Mein. I am very pleased to see you, Lakhwinder Singh ji, and Kenny Seal ji also. I can see his face here, and many, I think, other people I maybe met in India or in Korea. I think I joined late because I had a virtual campus tour of Seoul National University. I just finished the campus tour. Actually, I worked for KB Gungmin Bank about 25 years. And the 4 years of my time was in India. In 1 year in New Delhi and 3 years in Mumbai. एक साल दिल्ली में 3 साल Mumbai में. And I enjoyed staying in 4 years in India. So I say India mera dusra Jammastan, my second birthplace. So I like to meet Indian people in Korea, and I just finished my Seoul National University virtual tour, and I met many Indians there also while filming my video. And actually, Mr. Lakwinder Singh joined me my on-site Seoul National University tour last Sunday with his son Junior Agamjot, and I really enjoy the tour together with Mr. Singh and his son, and I am pleased. And I mean, I forgot to congratulate Mr. Singh about becoming chairman of this community, Gandhi Society, or I don't know the exact name, but congratulations on your becoming the chairperson. And I'll participate later on if you have, if you give chance, or invite me meetings like this. Thank you, everybody, and
Thank you.
sorry for lateness.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations.
So happy to have you.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much for coming and speaking for us today. So we are moving towards the end of this program. Before moving towards the end of this program, I would like to send you a link of our Telegram group, which is made for the Gandhian cultural community of Korea, and I would send it here in the chat section. So kindly bear with me for one more minute. Give me a minute so that I can send the link, and you can join this. You can join this community if you want. We'll be also releasing this membership form very soon, so you can fill it up as well. It's open for all, everyone, people belonging to all nationalities, all. Just a minute.
So, Mr. Kumar, you are in Korea or in India?
Yes, sir. I am in Korea. I am working here in Korea, and I am also the president of Indian Overseas Congress, South Korea. Yeah. Ajay Kumar, could you? I'm sending it to you. I don't know why I cannot send it to everyone. Mr. Ajay, could you kindly send it to everyone on the chat box? I have just now sent you a link.
Mr. Lakwinder Singh, would you kindly send me the link later to
Yeah.
my
Okay, sure. We'll be sending you the link.
or...
Yeah, we'll be sending you the link via email. And now moving towards the vote of thanks, I would like to thank everyone who have joined us today. I would like to thank Dr. Lakwinder Singh, our very special guest, Honorable Defense Attaché from the Indian Embassy, who have joined us today, Colonel Rakesh Mishra, who is here. And also, I would like to thank the IGK team, Mr. Ajay, Ms. Suwa, and our Korean friends who have joined us today, Mr. Kenny, Ms. Eun Shim, Ms. Zina Chung, Mr. Kim. And I would like to thank every member of Indian Overseas Congress South Korea also who supported this event. And because of your participation, we have made this event a successful one. Please contact Dr. Lakwinder Singh and me for the Gandhian Cultural Community membership. We'll be, running out many programs in the near future through this one, and we need your participation. Thank you very much to everyone once again. We'll be
Thank you very much.
Program. Yeah.
Okay, I have one to say.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
I want to say one last word.
Please, sir. Please.
To physically meet each other, I'm thinking to organize small events. So please give your name to Mr. Kisle. Within next 1 or 2 weeks, we will organize special tea party. It will be my treat, so you don't just come and we will have fun. Okay, let's give it some practical shape. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. The link has been sent here. You guys can find the link and join the Telegram group. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Sounds very good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Bhaiya.
Yeah. Talk to you later. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for inviting me.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, ma'am.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for this wonderful.
Thanks. I think enough people might have joined, so we'll be ending this program. Thank you. Thank you once again, Ms. Zina Chung, Mr. Kim, for coming.
Thank you. Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.